Hello guys, you're welcome back to the channel. On today's video we'll be learning how to draft a corset cup. So the first thing you'll be needing is your drafting paper, which is going to be at least 11 inches long, and 11 inches wide. So you determine your underbust by just ruling out a line. So after determining your underbust, the next thing you go ahead and measure is your bust point. So from your underbust to your bust point, you take the measurements. Then the next thing you will need is your chest line. That is where you want the cup to end. So mine is 4 inches actually. So you can go ahead and measure that on yourself or on your client and use it. But the common one is 4 inches, usually 4 or 5 inches. It depends on how long you want the cup to be, how covered you want it to be. So after measuring that, the next thing is to measure my nipple to nipple measurements, which is 4 inches, but I went ahead and measured 3.5 inches. You take half an inch out of it. So whatever it is your nipple to nipple measurement is, you take half an inch away from it, then you measure the rest. So I went ahead and label it under bust point, and upper chest. So the first thing you're going to do is to measure 1 inch around that area to get our dart. So after measuring the 1 inch, the next thing you get is the wideness of your cup, that is the side of your cup. You can go ahead and measure it on yourself, or you measure what you have in between your underbust and bust point, then you add 1 to it. So at the underbust I measured 1.5 inches on both sides. Same thing on the side, although you can as well use 1.25 on both sides, but on the underbust please use 1.5 so that your cup will come out very deep. That's if you're working with someone that is busting. So you connect that lines with the 1 inch that you measured initially. So after doing all of that, you go ahead to connect it to create your cup. So you can see it's very simple and easy to create. So make sure you are using a well curved part of your curved rule to determine your cup. So on the upper parts, I come in on both sides by 0.5 inch, and you can as well use 0.25. Depends on how deep how snatched you want that area to be, because that's upper thing is just to give us the chest tightening. So because I want a sweetheart neck, I came down by 1 inch on that center front, and I used my curve drill to connect the line. Then I went in by 0.25 just for it to have a nice shape. Then on that side, you can decide to go up by 1 inch or 1.5, depending on how you want it to be. But I used 1 inch here. I used 0.5 actually. I didn't want it to be too high on that side. So then you are going to connect it with the middle line. So, and that is just it. So we are done drafting our cup now. Next thing is to label it. Center front 1, center front 2, then side front 1, then side front 2. So the next thing is to go ahead and cut it. So while cutting it, you have to be very, very careful so that you will not do mistake. Then make sure you label your pattern very well so that you will not turn it upside down after you are done cutting. So after cutting, I decided to tape everything together so that I can show you guys how it looks. So, and that is what I'm doing here. Thank you so much for watching to this point. Please do not forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification button so that whenever I make a post, you'll be the first to see it. You can see how deep this cup is. So it's going to give you that fullness. No matter how big your bust is, this cup is going to, like, your breast is going to enter because it is very, very deep. You can see how deep it is. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.